if you are president of the United States, you cannot have charges or pending charges, a felony charge, of course.
That's not true.
You can't even work at half the franchises in the United States if you are a felon.
He was found guilty of 34 felonies in July of last year. No worries, no worries. Please go look at that. And by the way, you also told me that you want to talk about abortion, meaning that you're probably pro-life, meaning that you think it should be banned. So I think that this is just a draconian, terrible world that you want us to live in, where we are now going to be forcing teen girls to endure pregnancy, force them to give birth, and throughout the pregnancy and in giving birth, then force them to deal with that all on their own, not having enough time to work or to go to school, forcing them to be homeless, forcing them to live on the streets, and forcing their kid to suffer the consequences of that as well. It's terrible.
I am a teen girl, and I would like to say that if I did get pregnant at this age, I know it's not for all, but I would absolutely, in my own opinion, have to raise that child.
Okay.
Yes.
Point number one, just because you are an 18-year-old woman doesn't mean you speak for all other 18-year-old women or teenage, or teenage girls.
My opinion.
And point number two, many 18-year-old women watching the live right now vehemently disagree with you in the chat.
I absolutely do see that. But let me tell you something about, and it is murder unless it's, like I said, rape to a certain circumstance. If you cannot prove that you were raped in court, then I absolutely don't think that you should get an abortion. I don't think that's fair. I think that you are putting it on someone else, on someone else's back to carry. And if it's not proven to be that, I don't think you should be allowed it. I think it's medically that you need one or rape. That's really it. That's all I believe that you should get one for.
Okay.
My mom is actually a victim of it, and look where I am today.
So we're going to get right back to that conversation. We'll talk about that. I have a lot of thoughts there. That's crazy to me. But one thing that I want to say real quick is if they do prove it in court, then you'll believe them and they should have access to healthcare, right?
I think, can you repeat that? Sorry.
So if they do prove it in court, then you'd believe them and they should have access to healthcare, right?
Absolutely. If you can prove that, then you should absolutely have one.
If a woman proves that she was raped in court, you'll believe the woman.
I'd kind of be on their side until they give me a little...
Yeah, so just to be clear, you believe that Donald Trump is a rapist because a woman proved that he raped her in court in 2023.
I don't think that actually came out as... Let me go get my notebook, actually. So in federal law, you cannot be working, and especially the president of the United States, if you have such a... Let me get it. If you are president of the United States, you cannot have charges or pending charges, a felony charge, of course.
That's not true.
Yes, it is, because also franchises...
He was found guilty of 34 felonies in July of last year.
But they're not on his charges. Why aren't they on his criminal history?
They are.
No, because you cannot be president of the United States.
According to what article of the Constitution can you not be president of the United States given that you're
You can't even work at half the franchises in the United States if you are a felon.
Okay.
You can't even work at Starbucks if you're a felon.
Do you agree with that?
What?
Do you agree with that? That you shouldn't be able to work at Starbucks if you're a felon? Meaning that
you can't.
I was asking if you agree with that.
In some corporate business, that is on their own terms. I absolutely think that if you own that business and you don't want felons working there, then they shouldn't be allowed to work there.
Okay, and then you'd also agree with like the sentiment that you shouldn't be able to be president if you're a felon?
No, I don't think that you should.
So hypothetically, okay, this is purely hypothetical, obviously detached from anything to do with reality. Because you don't think you should be able to be president given that you're a felon, if Trump was a felon, you'd say he shouldn't be able to be president, right? That's only logical.
Yes, and I also want to see the document where the girl had proof and he did get charged and it's on his...
Okay.
Yes, criminal background.
I'm going to go ahead and show you an image on screen, and I want you to read it off to us.
But is it real?
Yeah. Go ahead and read that off to us.
Guilty, Trump becomes first former president convicted of felony crimes.
So what does this mean? Because I thought we were just talking about how You don't think a felon should be able to serve as a president of the country. And hypothetically, if Trump was... Oh, this reporting is false?
Is it true?
Yeah, it is.
How can you prove that to me, though? All I'm seeing is a stitch of a picture that's zoomed in.
Okay, so now I need to prove it. If I prove it to you, then will you believe it?
Maybe. But from what I've seen and all the background classes that I've done, everyone's saying that it's not true. And
what school do you go to?
I would tell you, but I don't know if I want to out myself like that to your whole community. I don't want them to come for me at my school.
Give me a second here. I'm going to go ahead and show you the jury verdict form for his 34 felonies. Now, keep in mind that it's actually taking me a while to find this because he has so many court proceedings. Like, I'm like clicking through like
I'm sure he does,
random fucking lawsuits right now because of like how many times he has been litigated inside of a court.
And I'm sure he does. I mean, I think maybe half of America more has gone to court.
Okay. Well, I don't know about that. NPR. Let's see. So I just gave you a source from NPR. Would you say that like, oh, sorry, I just gave you a source from AP. Would you say a source from NPR to demonstrate that other things are reporting the same thing would be sufficient?
What do you mean by that, reporting the same?
Right, like I just showed you a screenshot from AP reporting that he was found guilty of the felonies. What if I also just showed you a screenshot of like NPR reporting the same thing?
I mean, that's like everyone posting things like rumors on TikTok. That's everyone making their own assumption. Anyone can do that.
Earlier you said that you listen to Fox News, right?
I absolutely do.
Oh, so you're a big fan of Fox News?
Yes, I really am.
So what if Fox News reported this?
I mean, I did see it. I obviously have heard all of these before, but do I believe that they're all true? No.
But like, but you just told us that you're a big fan of Fox News. So if Fox News is, what the fuck is going on?
I've seen things on Fox News, yes, but they don't initially say that he got charged with grape, and they don't
just look at this. We're talking about his felonies. We're talking about his felonies. So boom, yes. There's AP, right? There's AP. Could you read that title off for me one more time?
Guilty. Trump becomes first former president convicted of felony.
Great. Now here's NPR. Read that one too.
Former President Trump is found. I can't read the second part. Something in
found guilty in historic New York criminal case. Okay. Now yes. Here's gonna be the zinger. Go ahead and read this one for me too.
Trump guilty on all counts in New York criminal trial.
Okay. And who's that being reported by?
Fox News.
Okay, right. So what do you have to say now, my friend?
Well, what I have to say now is just because anyone says it doesn't mean it's true.
Okay, what means it's true then?
I mean, I want Trump to come out himself and show his criminal background. I mean, I want to see the charges all pending or, that went through. Everything on a list. I mean, I want to see the papers of everything he was charged for. And it was stamped off by that same person that he went to court with, by that judge. I want the citation notice. I want everything that he has.
Audio sentencing, evidence, decision, and
once you get a RICO file case on him and you show it all to me, I will absolutely 100% believe you.
I don't even know if I believe you.
I know, I see a lot of people in the comments saying she's low-key right. I'm reading.
Don't pay attention to them because they're just completely like incoherently incorrect. I beg and plead you to not listen to anybody in the comment section that is saying you're right.
Okay. I will keep my conversation directed with you. But like I was saying about all of that, I think that, I don't think that a felon should, because in franchises, most felons cannot work in fast food places, grocery stores. Why should he?
Listen, man. Like I told you, I am still looking for the official court document here. It is so hard to find because of all of the litigation that's ever been held against him. I just seriously cannot believe that you're contesting that he's a 34-count felon. I thought this was common sense.
Yes, I obviously have heard that before. I think everyone has heard that if you watch any sort of news or read any sort of articles. But I do not think that he was charged, absolutely not, with grape. Because
so the grape, that was adjudicated in civil court. We're talking about his 34 felonies for falsification of business documentation with a second step intent to conceal a crime.
Yes, I know that we're talking about that now.
Pretrial recordings. Let me see if I could find it on literally like Wikipedia. Guilty. Oh, Trump entered pleading not guilty. So he pled not guilty, then he was found guilty. Guilty. I am just like highlighting for the word guilty and going all down the case. Okay. All right. So you're crazy. I don't know what else to say. Like, I've exhausted my resources. But that's all you can say.
You can just say that I'm crazy, and that's how you want to. That's how most Democrats want to debate, is you can only call me a name and prove that. Bro, Dean, do you have my doctor stats?
Dude, how about this?
You know
literally, go on Google, type in Trump 34 felonies. Okay, Trump 34 felonies. What pops up when we type in Trump 34 felonies into Google? Okay, we see NPR. Here's all the 34 felonies that Donald Trump was convicted of. ABC. Trump was convicted of 34 felonies a year ago. Manhattan. Ooh, Manhattan District. There we go. Oh, now I found something that you are not going to be able to contest. Because guess what? This is coming from Manhattan's district attorney. And for everybody spamming nycourts.gov down below in the comment section, you are right. That is exactly where the official verdict form will be. I literally just can't find it on the website. It is brutal. It is brutal out here. I used to have it documented and saved for when I need it, because a lot of people like this guest used to come up, but can't find it now. Do you hear that beeping?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what was going on there. I apologize. Oh, here, can you read this off?
D.A. Bragg announces 34-count felon trial conviction of Donald J. Trump.
Okay, and then I want you to go ahead and read off that statement right there, too.
Jury finds the defendant guilty of 34 counts of falsifying business records.
All right, and could you go ahead and read off that URL for me?
Where? The news press releases?
No, the URL, manhattanda.org.
Oh,
so that is the official website for press releases from the District Attorney's Office of Manhattan in New York. And that just once again described how Donald Trump, as the defendant, was found guilty of 34 felonies. Okay,
and is that the list of his charges? I didn't see a list of charges.
Okay, why would that be required?
That's the full-on evidence, the full-on proof that I was saying.
Why is the District Attorney's Office of the area that found him guilty of the 34 felonies saying that he was found guilty of the 34 felonies not enough?
But it's because you won't be able to find it.
Find what?
His criminal record. His actual criminal record.
So do you think that, I just want to clarify here, do you think that the DA was just lying?
Anyone can lie. Forensics can lie.
But that was the official DA office of New York. Why would they lie? And why wouldn't Trump say anything about this? Why wouldn't Trump say anything about this? You're going to make me go fucking crazy. So you're telling me that ABC lied. You're going to tell me that fucking NBC lied, CNN lied, Fox News. Why would everyone turn on him, including his own people at Fox News?
Because it's breaking news, and that's what you need to get money. That's what you need to get attention. That's what you need to get.
So everyone ever just lied?
Not everyone ever. But most, yes. I would do it for views and money and everything.
Yo, hold on, Kennedy. Kennedy, thank you so much for the $5 over on Venmo with a link. Let's go ahead and put that link into my computer. Did Kennedy just save the fucking day? Oh, Kennedy saved the goddamn diddly darn day. Kennedy, this is precisely what I was looking for. Kennedy, you are an absolute icon Because guess what? Oh my, oh Kennedy, you wait down. Let me go ahead and show you. Let me go ahead and show you what Kennedy just found for us all watching. Precisely what I was looking for. Kennedy, 10 out of 10. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to save this as owned.png on my computer, and then we are going to go ahead, head back over here to TikTok and throw it up and put it right there, and boom. Well, I'm going to go ahead and read through this for you, okay? So what we see here is at the top it says Supreme Court of the State of New York, and then it says the people of the State of New York versus Donald J. Trump. It even gives you the indictment number, which would be 7154323, with the name of the justice, the overseeing judge, that would be Juan Merchan. And it also gives you the date of the 29th of the 5th, I think it was like June of 2024, right? And then we see the first 12 counts. Of course, there's 3 other pages to go over the remaining ones. And what does it say there? It says falsification of business records. And what did they select? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Oh, what about the second one? Guilty or not guilty?
All of them are checked out.
All guilty. Okay, and then what does it say down there? Is that the signature of the standing ADA, as well as another date and foreperson to verify that this is an official court document? Yeah. And by the way, would you be surprised to learn that the official URL where you could see this document for yourself is at nycourts.gov/legacy pdfs/press/pdfs/trump-verdict-sheet.pdf?
But is it forgery?
It can't be forgery. It's on their official court's website.
Is it really? What is the court's website?
nycourts.gov. What the fuck? You are such a spineless cult member. You stand for nothing. You stand for nothing. You stand for basic human rights and freedom.
Basic human rights and freedom.
Basic human rights isn't denying teenagers that are pregnant access to any or all social safety nets. Yeah, I actually do want to see how this cult member with no spine that stands for nothing explains this. Are you ready?
I do have a spine.
You cult member with no spine that stands for nothing.
I'm not a cult member. That's against my religion.
Can I please have you explain this? Can you read off that URL to us?
nycourts.gov.
Can you affirm that this is the same document that I showed you?
Yes.
Okay, so the document that I showed you describing the official verdict form from the New York court that found him guilty of 34 felonies, it's posted on nycourts.gov. So now do you believe that Donald Trump is a 34-count felon?
I don't really believe everything that is told to me, no.
Then why
I believe
is this
that he could have accusations. Yes, he can have multiple accusations.
Wait, this isn't an accusation. This is a jury verdict sheet on the official New York court's website.
Yes, I see that. It's right in front of my face.
And you don't believe it?
No.
Here's a good question. What evidence would you need to believe that he's a 34-count felon?
I would like to see... So police have computer systems that can bring up every charge that you've ever had. Like when they pull you over, your charges come up. When a police officer pulls me over, they can see that I have a restraining order on someone. That is forever in my record. When the police pull anyone over, they can see anything on your record. License suspension, if you ever been to court, if you have any charges. Anyone can just look that up, like police officers or anything.
Wait, anyone can look that up. That's what I have on the screen right now. So that's not the evidence you need.
But do I really believe that from such a... Like, I don't know if I can really believe all of that.
Why?
Because it's from a website on Wikipedia.
It's not a website on Wikipedia. It's NewYorkCourts.gov. It is an official government website.
And can you show me that it's verified by the government of the United...
Yes, because it is posted on a government website.
I'm not really sure about that. I'm looking it up on my computer and I'm seeing multiple...
I have it on here right now. .gov. I have a question. What does GOV stand for?
I know what it stands for.
What does it stand for?
Government.
So it's .government, right?
Well, why can't I make a website that says .gov?
Because you don't pertain to any government entity, so you can't make a .gov website.
I probably could if I really tried.
No, you actually can't. You're talking to a full stack web dev here. You cannot make a .gov website. Are you now saying the website is fake?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I see multiple websites like that.
You see multiple .gov websites. I bet you fucking do.
Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
Back to what I was saying about the felonies and everything that he has. I feel like we're getting more on debating if it's fake or real, and I feel like that's really off the debate.
It is off the debate because it is real. It's, dude. Oh my God. Official New York court website. Fucking NPR. Fucking AP. Fucking, oh, let me get the Fox News up here. Can't forget the Fox News. Fucking, oh, there's AP again. Dude, I'm losing my shit. Oh, is that the Fox News? No, the Fox News is somewhere in here. Where's the Fox News at? Where's the Fox News? I'm losing all my sources over here. Oh, I actually took the Fox News off earlier. What if we just like throw the Fox News on there like real quick? Back fucking boom! Fox News. Trump is guilty on all 34 counts. What if we just add like another one on here once again with like the full like scaled up court document?
So he's a 34 count.
Boom! Look at that. Look at that. There's the official like court adjudication document. Look at that. Fox News. Yippee! Look at that. Official court adjudication document. Yippee! Look at that. NPR. Yippee! Look at over here. Over here. There's AP coming out of it.
You're really
NPR, Fox News, New York's.gov, official sheet. What more could you possibly need to believe that this claim is true?
Maybe from Donald Trump himself. Maybe I need to hear it from Donald J. Trump himself. Now, Dean, we're getting really distracted on what I was talking about. And there was one girl that was talking to you about Medicare for people that don't pay taxes or homeless people. And I did jot down some notes that were on your part that you said. You said that should they not be?
Donald Trump, defiant as ever, railing against the dubious history he's made as the first former president convicted of felonies.
If they can do this to me, they can do this to anyone.
As supporters outside Trump Tower flew a flag reading Trump or death, inside, Mr. Trump insisted he'd wanted to take the stand in his own defense. He had the choice and chose not to.
I wanted to testify. The theory is you never testify because as soon as you testify, anybody, if it were George Washington, don't testify because they'll get you on something that you said slightly wrong.
Then a laundry list of false claims, grudges, and grievances, including against the Democratic prosecutor who won the case against him.
It's a very sad thing that's happening in our country, and it's a thing that I'm honored. In a way, I'm honored because somebody has to do it, and I might as well keep going and be the one.
The verdict galvanizing the GOP behind him. The Trump.
Come on.
So I'm not hearing him admit it. I'm hearing him say that he used his Fifth Amendment right not to speak for his testimony. That is what I'm hearing.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is this person, dude? Dude, you're not like, dude, like what the fuck is going on right now? Like, how do you even believe that you exist?
Dean, we are the country.
Listen to me here. How do you possibly possess enough evidence to convince you of your own existence if all of the evidence I've given to you so far is not enough to convince you that he's a 34 count felon? How do you possess enough evidence to convince yourself that when you take a step, your foot isn't just gonna like phase through the floor below you? We have like the same amount of evidence to justify the laws of physics as we do Donald Trump's 34 felony convictions.
I mean, I could be a little more convinced, but I'm not fully convinced now.
You're not fully convinced of what?
That he is a 34 count convicted felon.
Oh my God, you're insane. Leave the live. I'm running away. I'm running away from you. I am running. Dean is a runner, chat. Yeah, Dean is a runner. I'm going to move on to the next guest at this point in time. Let's go ahead and get that next guest connected to the stream because I am a runner, everybody. God damn. If you're in that queue, make sure it's because you support Trump. We're going to go and get that next guest connected to the live stream literally right now. I cannot take this shit no longer. She doesn't think.